Hello guys, it's Chum3. We're doing another Blaze Rages video. It's been 5.5 years. So what am I mad about today? Why did I decide to bring this series back? Well, I'm mad at Blaze Rages, the series, for many reasons. So, first up, the disappearance of this series. Why did I stop doing this series? So of course in like 2022 or so, I feel like my channel shifted directions a bit to be. Actually, it really started in 2021. 2022 was like the year where it really, I would say, set in, but I kind of shifted to being a bit more analytical and whatnot on my channel. So a lot of things like, well, Blaze Rages kind of just stopped. And that's kind of annoying. Now, I'm putting these in the unlisted category because they don't fit on my channel like at all, but I want to make them. So I just strike out balance somehow, and here we are. But yeah, the disappearance of the series, again, it's annoying. I missed out on doing a lot of Blaze Rages videos. I could have made so many good ones, and it annoys me. Like, look at the pandemic. What? Like, that was such a good opportunity for a return, Blaze Rages at the pandemic. Like, March, April 2020, that would have been a great video. Everyone hated it, right? And there's just plenty of series maybe could have tied it further into my other things, like, Beyblade, Bakugan, eventually even, Bottleman, or maybe even some, like, anime stuff or whatever. I could have probably made more videos about this, try to make it better. Maybe make make the videos themselves a bit better as well, just, put more into them, and now they're just kind of these weird unlisted videos. Maybe I'll still try to at some point experiment, but we'll see. But man, I missed out something else. So Blaze Rage at School. This is like the sub-series I did a lot of, and would I have made more on this? I don't know. But could I have made more on this? Definitely. And I just didn't. Yeah. So this series has been dead for a long time. I did it for... Really, I mean, there's the one Minecraft episode. I don't really count that one. That was just like a title use. But it really lasted about 5.5 years from late 2013 until like spring 2019. And then, spring 2019 till ended, late 2024, it was dead. So it literally, since its inception, like half the time it's just been dead till now, then I'm bringing it back. And yeah, that's annoying. Like, really annoying. Why, again, I feel like 2020 was just a bad year all around for a lot of things. I think that I just shifted gears my channel. Well, not really shifted gears. I just stopped doing a lot of things in my channel. And then I just shifted gears and, yeah, left a lot of things in the dust like this. And it's kind of stupid. So, looking back, I have made... This is actually my 36th Blaze Rages video. I made 35 Blaze Rages before this. Which is, something... I did count the Minecon video as well, but, that one's maybe a bit debatable. But anyway, this format has been so inconsistent. Like, looking back from those 5.5 years. So, some episodes were like a minute or two long. They were very short rants that I just kind of got in, got out. That was all there was to it. Other times they were at least like a few minutes long, maybe even breaching 10 minutes. Usually didn't get much longer than that, except for a couple oddball scenarios, like 10-15 minutes. But, I think there's one that was like 40 minutes. That's the Blaze Rage at School, but anyway. So I feel like sometimes I try to make these very, very short. Other times I try to actually sit down and talk. But also style. I did this like whole fake angry thing towards the later part of the series. Like, not yelling or anything. I'm not good at faking angry. I don't know why I did it. It was really stupid. Like, how... I'm not good at being overly emotional sounding. So fake angry just sounds maybe slightly more annoyed than average, I feel. It didn't work. Before that, I kind of just sat down and talked about why I didn't like something. Maybe had a little bit of, extra stuff in there, but aside from that, it wasn't all that crazy. So we're just sitting down and talking about points why I don't like things, and that's kind of the style I want to go back to. I sit down for however long I want, not trying to rush things, and just talk about why I don't like something. I don't have to get, like, actually angry. It doesn't have to be actual rage or whatever. Just sit down and talk about why I dislike something. It just sounds like a much, much better format, I think. Yes, an interruption. And a few seconds before the interruption, I start to drift off in my speech to see if I actually am going to be interrupted or not. I really have gone back a decade to making a Blaze Rages, haven't I? Man, I can't believe 2014 was a decade ago. You know what? I have another video after this, like another Blaze Rages, but at some point, like later this month or December, Blaze Rages at time coming soon, because my god, I hate time. Anyway, if okay, we'll make that in December, or maybe later this month, I don't know yet. But anyway, inconsistent style, yeah, I think I already gone over all that. It just a lot of things were not good with that. I don't know what I was thinking. A lot of those things, and also that brings me to the next point. 2017 and 2018, man. So I guess just for some context, right? I did Blaze Rages. I did a few in 2013, but I mainly did them in 2014. I would say, as well as 2015, honestly. A little bit more so 14, but then we have 2016. I only made one video for Blaze Rages, Blaze Rage School 6, or 7 rather. But then 2017, I did Blaze Rage at School 8, and then also we had episodes on curfew, clothes, and microwaves. What was I thinking? Like, I don't know what that... Like, microwaves, what is this? Like, it just honestly felt like a worse version of the Cinemassacre, it's bullshit episode with microwaves. That's all it felt like. The clothes one was just stupid. That's like, it was so selective to me in particular, which I guess makes some sense, but it was also just not handled well. And then, like, curfew? Why? The 2018 episodes, I mean, shitbags, okay, that was funny because it tied into a Chef Blaze. But after that, like, School 9, okay, that's fine. And then, like, Summer, this video is like a minute and a half long and didn't get into anything. Why? Being a night owl, that's your own damn problem. Temperature. This one's fair, but I didn't like how I went about the video. And then also microtransactions. This one's like the only okay one from this era, aside from the school ones. And then after that, yeah, 2019 I did Blaze Raid at School 10 and haven't done anything since. And that video, fun fact, was actually uploaded on my final day of high school, yeah. So, technically speaking, the last Blaze Rages I made was in high school. It has been a long time. But I don't know what I was doing those 17 and 18 episodes. It was like I was trying to force them for some reason. I'm like, okay, I gotta get some Blaze Rages up. Like, I can't make them too specific or too focused on other topics like I was and should have been. I have to make them more interesting and fun and weird, and it didn't go well. Why? Yeah, I honestly feel like the reason Blaze Rages fell off so hard for me personally is because I made this series is just a way to kind of complain about random things just for fun. And I tried to make it a little bit too much into a series of sorts in the sense that it had to be like on, I guess, quote unquote, relatable topics or whatever. Why? I tried to make myself sound more entertaining. It didn't work. Yeah, I don't know what I was really going for here. It just didn't work regardless, though, and those episodes are bad. So with that said, also, let's address this. Blaze Rages at School. Man, this one I feel like in some ways, bit regrettable, other ways, missed potential. So, first episode, I think, aside from the fact that I was like 13, I think, you know what, it was actually an okay episode. There were some solid complaints about school there. I can respect that episode. Now, the second episode was fine, but after that, like episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6, these were just not good. Like, okay, let's reiterate these same points for the most part. Like 3, like you were stretching it by then, guy. But like 4, it's like, okay, 4 and 5, you're reiterating the same things. 5 was just weird. I don't like that one. And then 6, I'm like, okay, let's make every single point into one episode plus a couple new ones. Like, I just reiterated the same things. And it's not like it had been years or anything. It's like, no. You made 5 in the span from, like, March of 14 to the 6th one being in... Well, no, the 5th one being in July of 15. The 6th one being in September of 15. Like, what was I thinking? What happened there? These needed to be spaced out more. There should have been few... Like, I think 3 during this time would have been fair. I think, you get the one from 7th grade, maybe one from, like, 8th grade or so, like the second one, then, like, maybe end of 8th grade, summer break, early freshman year, 3 would have been fine. But like 6, man, that's crazy. Now 7 through 10 are all fine. Although again, it's just funny because I made 35 of these and 10 of these were the series. But these forks, it was like specific to that year. That was fine. But then you get college. And college, I had a crazy ass time with college. Because guess what? I went to a specific college for a week, hated it, got my money back, got out of there because it was not for me. And I didn't like the major either. Well, major was okay. Well, at the time I was like a little bit split on it, but anyway. Got out of there. That's a whole Blaze Rages right there. Then, like a month later, I started the online college I wanted to actually do. Did that for about 2.5 months, and then stopped because I hated that major. And then I was like another 2.5 months of nothing but, well, I figure out a new major and a new route. And then I did that for about a year. And I'm like, man, business administration was a stupid idea. Why did I do that? And then there was like a 6 month period where for the first couple months I tried to do a little bit, then I kind of just didn't do anything. Then I did like a class at the end and kind of just stopped doing it. And finally, I like August of 21, I finally started a different college with a different major and have been going ever since. And I mean, I'm a little bit delayed now, but it is what it is. But man, it was like that was just prime real estate. For a Blaze Rages at school, 11, 12, 13, if I'd be on like Blaze Rage at school like 17 or 18 by now. Would that have been stupid? Yes. Maybe I'd condense it a little bit more, but I think the potential's there, especially with some of the crazy stuff happening. Why did I not make more in like August or September of that year? I think it would have been great. When I say that year, I mean 2019, like literally, what, 3-4 months later from 10. Like I was right there. And I like how I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry, Blaze Rage at school. It's not going anywhere because I have to, start college and there'll be more. And then I just never made more. Will I do a Blaze Rage at school 11? Honestly, I might. I might. Just for the culture. Maybe just a finale. Maybe just Blaze Rage at school finale. Again, just because I made so damn many, I feel like I gotta make a final one. At some point. That's not soon, but man. Has to happen. And the last thing I ought to say for this is, will Blaze Rages return? I've already been hinting at it, but yeah. I want this to actually come back. Now, is it going to be an unlisted series? Yes. However, unlike Weekly Blazes and Chef Blazes, I think this is one where maybe every now and again I can sneak one out as a public video. That could be fun. But anyway. Yeah, I think Blaze Rages has to come back. I gotta have a series where I can just complain about stupid shit. Even if it's unlisted, I gotta have it. I gotta have a series where I just say dumb shit for no reason. It has to exist. And the fact that I haven't done one is really stupid. This series, it's like, it was just there, and then I just ruined it. For no reason. And then I didn't bring it back. And here we are. But before I bring this series back fully, I have to do a second Blaze Rages video soon. And that one is going to be an interesting one. That'll be the next one. That'll be out probably like later today, honestly. That'll be a fun one, for sure. And after that, then Blaze Rages videos will be kind of back to normal, kind of just back. This is like half Blaze Rages, half update video, honestly. But I think we're going to look at some past Blaze Rages stuff, some missed opportunities, and you know what, be annoyed at it. Because I am annoyed at it. But that's all for this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.